Morning team, Greg, Acupuncture Queenstown. Today we're discussing gardening. Now, I'm a rubbish gardener. So don't ask me for advice on what to plant and when and all the fertilizer type stuff because I haven't got a clue. My thing is pain and injuries. So the most dangerous thing in the garden is, drum roll, the weeds. Who'd have thought? Now, if you live in Australia, of course, the most dangerous thing is probably going to be a slithery thing or some sort of crawly thing that might bite you and all that kind of thing. But for the most of us, it's going to be the weeds. Now, you'd think it'd be the heavy things. And sure enough, you can hurt yourself lifting pots and chopping down trees and, ringing wood for firewood and so on, of course. But the most likely thing is what seems the least likely, the lightest. It's the weeds. Most back injuries happen when people bend over and come halfway up and rotate, whether it's picking a pen up off the floor, putting it on the desk, or picking up the weeds, put them in the wheelbarrow, or throwing them somewhere else in the garden. So your back, you see, doesn't like this bending over, coming halfway up and then rotating. What happens is the discs, when you bend over, are pushing the front of the disc. The jelly moves towards the back. There's more pressure. It loads the disc. And as you come up, it's pressurizing the back of the disc. And then when you twist, there's a rotation. It creates a rotational force, which will damage the material at the back of the disc. So my recommendation is either bend straight up and down, if you can do that, or get one of those kneeling pads, kneel down, do the weeding, pop things in a bucket or something, and then move them later. The other dangerous thing in the garden, of course, which is a terrible combination of both, is digging. Now, I did my back in doing both weeding and another time digging. I'm pretty strong and reasonably fit, or I was back in the day when I was young. Digging is a constant bend over, lift something heavy, and then rotate and chuck. So you're going, and you're just constantly pulling the muscles at funny angles, pulling the discs at funny angles, the joints at funny angles, and they hate it. And if you're not used to that sort of thing, you're liable to do something in. Or you might feel okay, and then you sit down on the sofa, and then you can't get out of the sofa. The digging thing's interesting. I did watch a video of some chaps in India digging, and they do have a whole different thing. They use like a pickaxe type thing, and they kneel down and scoop, and they just kind of chop. They're chopping wood, scooping, create a little pile, and they get down on their knees and get a wee plate and just dig it in and chuck it, flick it, and then they go back and do it again. It looked much safer. I'm not sure if it's faster or more efficient, but there's a thought. So careful with the weeding, careful with the digging, and inside the house actually vacuuming. So there's an excuse not to vacuum. Any other questions? Contact us here at Greg, Acupuncture Queenstown. Thanks.